People can look at what you provide for them at the end and say, I don't think it should cost that much, and start thinking through whether they want to pay what they agreed to. And so there are some real consequences to getting paid after the fact and how that can delay when you actually get paid anyway. So, how can we optimize payment terms so that we don't fall into this position? I would say the first thing is set favorable payment terms with clients to begin with and set reasonable expectations. Everybody should know exactly what they're walking into. One of the things that we get praised on a lot is that there are no surprises. There's no nickel and diming around like, oh, you added this and you didn't know that that was going to be an extra charge. So setting those expectations at the beginning about what people can expect to pay, when they should expect to pay, what those deadlines are going to be, and what the consequences of not paying are going to be is going to be very important. I would say the next thing is shorten your payment cycle. Get paid as soon as you possibly can. In the instances where you can get paid in advance, make that the requirement. And where that doesn't line up with your business, maybe make sure that there are milestone payments that are expected to be paid. The worst possible outcome for most small business owners is to not get paid until everything is done. Because the truth is, you have expenses along the way, whether that's tools or equipment or just software. You are paying for things as you do the work that you have to pay out, even though you haven't gotten any income in. You also want to be really clear about invoicing practices. When should people expect to get an invoice? How long do they have to pay? Again, what are the consequences of not doing so? How can they pay you? You don't want to tell people at the last minute that they can't use a credit card if that's how they were expecting to pay the whole time. What kind of information can you provide at the onset so that people are prepared to make payment when the time comes? I would also say use technology and automation tools. No more do we have to make PDF invoices and send them via email with information on how to pay us. There are so many different platforms out there that will allow you to send it, take the payment on your behalf, and then direct deposit it to your bank account. Is it more expensive? Sure, they got to get paid too, right? But it takes the responsibility off of your plate because there are automatic reminders. There is automatic deductions that people can sign up for. So you don't have to be the person that is stepping in at each point to make sure that people give you your money.